about, IBM or Red Hat having partnerships with Stellar. Right now, we're deep diving right into the Stellar ecosystem to see how their programmers are actually building the QFS. So tonight, we're going to be proving to you with undeniable evidence that Stellar is the one and only blockchain behind the entire QFS. And as the new SEPs are then released in the future, we'll also be showing you on a different call how the quantum matrix in the quantum ecosystem is also being created as well. So if you haven't already, please look again from Tokens Foundation team that means off-chain assets will be swapped into Stellar assets, regardless of wrapping or value. So what that means is most of us are familiar with something called a wrapped asset, which means if you've got, as an example, Bitcoin coming into Stellar, then they would give you a wrapped Bitcoin that would be a one-to-one on the exchange. But there are going to be many assets out there that do not have a wrapped equivalent on the Stellar blockchain. So what they're going to do instead is they're going to push that over into a different asset. I'm not sure who's choosing the asset just yet, or if you're choosing the asset. All I know is it's going to be going into a different asset, not the same one as on the native chain. And so that gets also very interesting to me because that means they're trying to consolidate all the, I have no idea, tens of thousands, millions of assets out there into only what's going to be on the Stellar blockchain. Also, we've got a lot of the upgrades that came in, even though this SEP protocol was written back in 2017, the big update was actually just a couple weeks ago. And one of the updates is you can now withdraw it to your bank account. And the reason why that's important is because even though we've all learned that everything's coming into Stellar, most people would probably wonder, oh, if you're taking this out of Stellar and putting it back into a bank account, does that mean it's going out of Stellar? And the answer is no, guys, because remember, when the QFS was activated last October, right? So October of 2022, that meant every single quantum compliant bank in the entire world had to sign on to the Stellar ecosystem. So that means every single bank as of today already has an asset minted on the Stellar blockchain, even if we did or did not ICO that token. So it's very important to know that there's a parallel system running in the background that we don't have access to, and they have all the other assets minted on there already. I'm going to skip over here and talk about handling the